Okie dokie. I think last time we found another stubber, didn't we? Yes, it was this one. And it's joined the ranks with Hallway as, you know, a potential stopping me from actually completing this 100%. I'm sure if I go back to them and reapproach them, I'll be fine. However, I think we'll do some of these today. This, like, in-between category of puzzles. Starting here, it looks like I probably skipped one. I don't know what order these like popped up, but yeah, we'll go here. Fizzy. So this is rotation plus plus. Rotation and plus. And I'm the C. Plus is... all of the mechanics make this stuff considerably hard to think about. I'm kind of reminded of, in Cosmic Express, there's a mechanic that comes up later, I'm not sure what it is, but I guess that would be a bit of a spoiler. There's a mechanic that comes up fairly late in the game. Well, maybe. You might be able to get into it early if you just... because it has branching paths, so you could probably just go to it quite quickly. But it really makes the puzzles hard to think about. And a lot of the mechanics in this make things hard to think about. Okay, so especially, yeah, like the rotation, and like all the little axis on the things that are on the little vertex between the things. So okay, so this is like close enough. We just need to do, okay, this is probably what shape we're making. We just want to plus the C and the O. Now the problem is that the plus is down there. Wait, what's the difference here? Oh yeah, the difference here is that the O's are connected to each other and I don't want that, I don't think. Also, the rotation is super hard to think about. In a way that's, like, I get it, I get why that does a rotation, you know, it's just pushing the hydrogen around. It's just hard to plan, I guess. I guess I could think of it as like bending around one of the things. It's a little weird that when you do that rotation, the O bumps up and down. I guess that, yeah, that makes sense. They're both like rotating. They're staying the same distance around the rotating vertex. And it keeps the distance between the O and the H, like the little bar between them, the same, like a constant length the whole time, I think. Does it? It kind of looks like it squishes, but it's hard to tell. Okay, well, so I can very easily make the shape, I just can't then plus the connection between the C and the O. So somehow, I want to do this a better way. Like, how am I ever going to get to those pluses without moving one of these out of the way? I'm not. I'm going to have to do it. But once I'm up here, am I not in a problem situation? I don't have to connect to that O immediately. I didn't even nudge it out of the way. Well, it didn't nudge it out of the way, but however, it did get me in a position I like. Cool. Carbonic acid, CH2O3. You'll find this weak acid in all fizzy drinks. It's formed when carbon dioxide is dissolved in water. Ah, interesting. Is that part of why aren't all like fizzy drink cans lined with a kind of plastic that stops the acid from melting through the can? I think that's a thing. Maybe that's not true. I don't know. That could be one of those things that I've heard that is not true at all. Well, so I'm connected to this H, and it doesn't matter which way I'm going, so might as well do that move. It's 2 C's. So probably it's going to be the 2 C's in the middle and the O's outside that, and then the H is outside that. But then, is that necessarily the case? Like, what if it were? I mean, how am I going to avoid connecting? I guess I probably could avoid connecting. Maybe that's going to be part of the trick here. is that I can like push that over like that. How do I then get near you? Maybe I'm overcomplicating. Maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Okay. So ultimately, I'm thinking that, and then the O and the H, right? But I haven't understood the maths of bonds enough to figure out, like, is that necessarily the way it's going to work? Like, the O has to be connected to two things. That's not true. It could be connected to a C and then double bonded. But then how does that affect? Then the C would have two left. Yeah, I can't think about that. It feels like there's a million possibilities there. Well, not a million, but enough that I don't want to continue trying to just think about the maths of it. Can I lift you back up? No. So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about with the rotation, is that I can see how rotation works, but given that I've got this shape and there's that rotator down there, it doesn't immediately stand out to me whether I can like get the H in line with the O. I realise now that it would require me being like below it, but only by going up to it and like seeing that. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to see. This is also a thing. I could like join to the C's later, but I need to join to them. One of them needs to join to the O. How is that going to work? Actually, don't mind this shape because it. If only that H went there. Well, if I have to like rotate and then push you around a bit more, then also like nudge you somewhere. And then rotate around, and can I make the right shape here? Hey, cool. Acetylenediol. I don't know. CT2H2O2. Though glyoxal was isolated over 100 years ago, form wasn't spotted until 1986. Playful. Okay, I've got ends as well. I don't know how to reason about this, about what the structure should be. All I know is the H is on the outside. It's probably that the C's in the middle and then there are ends on the outside. And then the O is somewhere. With an H connected to it. If I do this, how many things are left? Oh, okay. Also, but I can also double bonds, so That doesn't work because of the walls there, I think. I can't remove bonds. As soon as I'm like oversaturated like this, we have a problem. Do we go around the back? I could imagine that might be true. Oof. But that H is so far away. I think I want that to connect to there. So in which case, can I do... no. Again, another rotation that's hard to visualize. I want the C to go next to the O. Which would only happen like down here. I'm gonna struggle now, I think. Is there another way I can connect that? Oh, wait, hold on. So connect to the C. Is there some other way I can back up here without touching you? I don't know if I can. Let's not do that. At least when there's no cutters, I can be sure that I don't want to ever make more connections than I don't want to saturate anything too early like I have done now. I don't know how I'll even... Okay, hold on. Can I... Before I connect to you... Well, I guess it has to be after I've connected to you. I want to get the H back to the top again. How do I do that? I can't. Can I nudge... Ooh, idea. Can I nudge the N somewhere? Sure, probably could have done here, right? Can I don't want to do that. I was thinking, can I like go and push the H down? Maybe I don't need to. So now that the H is still on top, which is good. This is still difficult though. This is good. Do I want no double bonds after all this? A double bond between the C and the N, I guess. Just want to connect to that. But how? Wait, how did I even connect to that and then that? How did I do that? How did I go and get that H a second ago? I did it somehow. Like that. So the problem is if I do that, I can't get this N. Can I do that and then do that? No. What would that even look like? I don't know. For some reason I felt like I should be rotating there. I don't know why I thought that. I'm not going around the rotating thing. It just felt really weird that I was sliding like that. Okay, this might be relevant. This might be very relevant. If I could just stay like disconnected from everything for as long as possible. Oh, I could also, yeah, I could use this to go and push the other H down, I think. I want to go like this. No, how would that work? Yeah, I can't, okay. But I could come down this way with this and connect to there. Still, that's connected, that's a problem. How would I ever work around that? What if we're connected to that? How do I turn around here? I can connect to a lot of the stuff without ever... Oh, the C's got 2 left. So I'm doing something wrong about how this is all connected up. Do I need to be connected to the C? Is that a requirement? I don't know. Okay, let's say I do. Like... Well, the thing is now, if I could get past that C, I could push the H's upwards. But I can't get past the C. I could have done before, maybe? Could I? No. I either hit... Oh, I could push that further down. Oh, what? No, no, I don't want to do this at all. What am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know. How do I get the C near that N? By nudging it down and being vertical above it? I can do that. But then how do I get the other one? Well, if that were already connected... Hold on, so, can I somehow get above that now? I don't think so. Yes. Oh, this is close to something. I think I'm stuck at this point though. Yeah, something I end up having to do quite a lot in this game is when I get to like a position where I'm not sure if I'm stuck, I sort of have to go into every position and just tap every direction in case something happens and then think, oh, okay, there is actually a move I can do here. Or there isn't. Ugh, the fact that I can do that, ugh, it's such a terrifying move though. Is there a way out of this? What if I hadn't pushed you down? I did that. Oh, but I've done that plus there, which I think is a problem. Wait, if I hadn't pushed that down further, we'd be good? Potentially. When did I push that down? Here? Yep. So then, this, that, plus... Oh my gosh. Urea, CONH22. Urea was the first organic compound artificially synthesized in a laboratory. Nice. Compartment. Whew, these are scary puzzles. There's an H down there. There's no way to split from it, so if I connect like too early, we're screwed. There's a plus over in that little compartment on the right. And there's an O in the way. I could connect to the O. Get it out of the wall. If I knew how rotation works, I could connect to the O. And get it out of the way. Where's the plus gonna be? Between the C's? Wait, what am I right now? Oh, I'm in the H, okay. So there's going to be some move where I come in here and I do a little wiggle. Probably with less things. Maybe. That's kind of close to making them hit that, but then that happens. So I think I want HO with two C's, but then how do I get the other O out of the way? I think I want the two C's to be behind me. Right, and then I go through here. But the O's in the way. I can't move it out of the way without attaching to it. Oh, okay. So two C's. Connect that to the back of these. Then go in. That might be a good enough to do the setup that I need? Yes. Now can I get out of here, is the question. How would I do it? Do I need to go in? I can't rotate a different way around these. Oh, maybe I should have just taken in the H at the same time. Maybe it's just about forming the right shape. I want to go that way. Please. How would I ever do that? By going, rotating around, oh no, rotating around here? There we go. There we go. Cool. Acetylenediol, whatever. C2H2O2. Yeah, as a shapeshifter, freely changing it to glyoxal and back. Freely. Its own free will. Right angle. You can see why it's called right angle. I'm the N. 3 hydrogens. That was just the move and see what happens attempt. There's no cuts, so I'm not like saturating anything as a temporary measure to like move something else. So I'm connecting to that H when I go past it. There's no choice about that. Unless I pre-saturate the N, that could be potentially fine. Maybe it's going to end up completely saturated. Right? How's this going to work at all? This is not even the right setup. Do the C's need to go together? Because this would leave 2 electrons on the carbon. So do the C's need to connect? Potentially. Let's double that so I can nudge stuff. Nudging is usually a good thing to try. I want to rotate yes, like that, but then also escape, which I can't. Ah, no. Sure, let's just do this. Who's going to connect to you up at the top? H. Ugh, once I'm up here, it's kind of hard to come back around the corner. Ah, we definitely don't want to do that. I guess I want the C to be facing upwards. Interesting. But not enough. Unless I can rotate in some interesting way, which I don't think I can. This will scare me a little. Let's just take a look at a few. I'm getting to that point where I'm like, maybe I shouldn't just like, maybe I should like take little bite-sized chunks of each one, and then when I come back to them, I might do better. Fountain. So this setup, the fact that we're already stuck together, there's no cutters, this makes it much easier to think about what the result's going to be like. And then ultimately I just need the other 2 H's connected, but then this happens. Understood. And if we connect those early, that happens. I note that we have the option of nudging these up and down if required. I guess that would require saturating something though. Or just like, yeah, connected to one of these. Can I be vertical, connect to you, and then get out of here? Yes. And nudge you. I'm just doing it because it's available as an option. And it's the kind of thing the puzzles in this game would want me to do. Do I want to nudge the other one at the same time? That's not how you do that. Whatever. How would I get the next piece? Once I've attached them, I can't get past this rotating thing anymore, I think. Is that 100% necessarily true? Unsure. So I guess I want to attach to these two up here in such a way that I can still go down and grab onto that. How would that work? You'd have to be like below me. Maybe nudging you up there was bad, because now I can't get to you anymore. Unless you attach to it. Hold on. Ah. Okay, so the problem right now is if... maybe I can like... The problem right now is that... What is the problem right now? I kind of want the H to be still stretched out to the bottom H. If I go up, well, what if I nudge both of them? Okay, that sounds bad. Okay. Well, does it sound bad? It sounds pretty bad. Grab you. "100% nudging one of them is necessary. I just don't know why and when and how. And I have to come and grab you before I go and get them, I think. Well, I need to get one of them, I guess. Sorry, I could grab one of these and then come down here, sort of. Oh, no, not at all. In fact, yeah, this is just blocking the way now. So, what if I had nudged the other one on the other side, because it's not symmetrical anymore. Does that help somehow? Grab you. There we go. Nudge the one on the other side, okay. Notice when the puzzle is asymmetrical, do the thing on the other side that makes it different because of the asymmetry. That's how to solve puzzles. Ethylene, C2H4. Ethylene was used as an anesthetic, but we've switched to ones that don't catch fire. It is actually interesting once you build up all these heuristics for how puzzle designers design puzzles and expect you to solve them. You can really start using them just as a way of approaching the puzzle without ever doing any kind of like real logical understanding of why what you're doing is working. It's just like, well, the puzzle designer would probably do this, so I'll just do that, and hopefully it'll lead to something. Like, some of them are game specific, like the whole, like in this one, saturating an atom and then nudging something with that saturated atom, especially if there is room for that thing to be nudged. I mean, that's partially game specific. The whole heuristic of, oh, if there's room to push this thing somewhere, I should probably push it there. That's universal. But the saturating an atom to be able to do it, that's game specific. And then here the whole, well, I've noticed that the puzzle is asymmetric at this point. What if I then flip something that I'm doing? That's also kind of a universal how to solve puzzle heuristic. Yeah, it's super weird how you build up these things. At some point, somebody will make a game that if you follow any of those heuristics at all, you never get to the solution, and it'll be the hardest game ever made, probably. Did I read this one already? Ethylene was used as an anesthetic, but we switched to ones that don't catch fire? I think I did. Anyway, I think let's stop there. Oh my gosh, okay, so definitely, like, I breezed through all this middle section, and now I'm seeing that it's like, I could get like maybe 3 done in a session. Maybe. I gave up on right angle probably a bit too quick. I just felt like, I want to move on. Clockwork, I bet it's going to be tough, but maybe I might next time go and try some stuff over here, and we'll just gradually fill in each of these sections as we can. Although leaving all the difficult ones to the end is kind of silly. But oh well, that's just the way it's going to go. Alright, cool. See you for that next time.